Hello there, how are you? It's Diane Banks, voice actress, radio personality, and Disney fan like you. I hope you'll please subscribe. It's the red button, and my other videos, over 300, including Disney Magic Kingdom's Haunted Mansion, the latest addition to their game, the Tower Challenge. So I hope you'll take a peek at that. We're going to get right to it, though, with the concept art from some of the nice new 2021 ornaments from Shop Disney. They didn't give us that many. They only give us a few, but I thought it would be fun to take a peek at them, and I'd love to know in the comments if you have a favorite, if you like the concept art better than the actual ornament, and that kind of thing. So our first one is for Cinderella, obviously the cute little mice. So here's our concept, and here's our finished piece. What do you think? Concept, finished. So let's take a deeper dive, shall we? See if I can grab up the first one here. Okay, so what do you think? Looking at them side by side here, I would say I like them both. I would love this as some wall art. Get a nice frame for it because it's beautiful artwork. And then these cute little guys for my tree, right? They have little clips on them so they can hang from the tree. They look like they're sliding down, especially Gus. So I think they're successful on both fronts here. I like them, and obviously we're trying to see too if the actual ornament ended up looking like the concept. And I think it does. But like I said, I would love your comments. What you think? If you like them both, if you'd pick one over the other, that kind of thing. So that's our first one. Then we have Tinkerbell. Here's our concept, which is really pretty. I always love to know who the artist is. I guess, they figured they're trying to sell the ornaments, not the artwork, so they didn't tell us, but I always would love to know. So here's our concept, and here's our finished ornaments. Now I think they look a lot different than the original concept. Not that they don't look good, but they look different. So let's take a little flight with Miss Tink and see what we have here. Okay, so in this case, now here you don't see the sparkle so much. I kind of like what they did with the sparklies, don't you, on the wand and on the ornament? I'm not so sure how I feel about this one, though. I think this one's pretty successful and cute. And look at her little pom-poms on the shoes are cute, too. But I don't know. I think maybe because she's sitting here instead of in flight, like here, it's just a different. Maybe they had issues getting it to work that way, so they had her seated. But I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel on that one. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you think it was successful from concept to, as always with the concept art, I'd love to own that. But yeah, the ornaments I'm not sure quite as successful. But with Tinkerbell, I wanted to show you this one too. This one we don't have concept art for, but I just thought it was a really nice finished piece from Shop Disney. Not only in the sculpt, but also in the details, like on the map, Indian Camp, Mermaid Lagoon. It's pretty cool, isn't it? That they give you the map there and it's nicely detailed. I just thought that was a really nice sculpt and a nice ornament. I would have loved to have seen the concept art for that one, but they didn't give it to us. Okay, so let's move on to Nightmare Before Christmas. Here's our concept, and here's our finished. Concept, finished. Here we are together. Take a closer look. I think this one, more than any of the others, they came out almost identical, don't you think? A lot of times you do see changes from concept to finished product. In this case, though, it's really close, and I really like it. I like both. Again, love to own the artwork. Would definitely buy the ornament. What do you think? Especially Nightmare Before Christmas fans. If you think this was successful, I'd love to know that. But yeah, I think they're both really nice. Nice job, animators. Disney peeps, as if they're watching my videos. Concept art for Beauty and the Beast. Let's take a look at this one. This one, I really love the concept art. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. And the design of the sculpt. is really nice too. Okay, so here's our finished design, concept, finished. Okay, I do have some thoughts on this one, and of course I want to know your thoughts too. Let me grab the finished piece over here so we can do our little comparison. On this one, okay, I'm going to be super picky because that's just the way it goes. But like I said, the sculpt I think is great. I actually like this on the finished better. It's kind of cool the way he's doing like a super back bend there, Lumiere, more so than in the concept, and that may have been just to help hold the plate in place. You never know. But still, I think it works. It's pretty cool. My pickiness, and you're going to say, wow, you are super picky, is with Cogsworth. I feel like in the concept, Cogsworth looks like Cogsworth. But in the finished piece, do you see how in the concept, Cogsworth, like, that looks like Cogsworth. Like, he has very little space between his eyes and the top of the clock. Okay, so there's very little forehead space. But in the finished piece, we see a lot of gap there, right? So to me, that makes him look less like Cogsworth. Because see that? All that space? So I would have done the eyes, I'd have moved them up, and the nose so that it looks more Cogsworthy. But again, I'm sure the animators, if any of them are watching, are going, what? Are you super picky or what? Because we love it. But it's just, that's just my opinion. I'd love to know yours. Maybe you love it as is, but that's probably the only thing I would change. I think Mrs. Potts looks awesome. I love the design and like what Lumiere's doing, but that's my only thing. But I think even the bubblies came out really nice here, so I would just change that. Just give them a little less forehead space, peeps. If you design Cogsworth in the future, and they're like, yeah, Diane, we'll get right on that. Okay, so this one, I don't have a concept, but I thought we'd do like a little comparison between this and Hallmark, because I feel like, and I wonder if you do too, that Disney is definitely going for the Hallmark direction of their, with the Sketchbook series, like the whole Dream Book thing, and even Disney even has a pseudo Dream Book this year, which I'll show you in a second. But here's the Raya ornament that they did. Now, actually, in their, I grabbed this from their Dream Book, or their pseudo Dream Book, Sketchbook, because I just thought the artwork they did with it was really cool, more so than just the ornament. The ornament, I think, is okay, but I love what they did with it in terms of in the Sketchbook for the ornaments, to show us all the ornaments. Okay, so here's the Hallmark ornament I wanted to show you. Now, the ornaments don't look alike, but just to give you an idea of like, and granted, Hallmark's been doing this for what, 100 years. I mean, they've been doing ornaments forever, but just look at the difference and how vibrant that is and how beautiful the sculpt is compared to the Raya from Disney. Not that Disney's not capable of doing that, but I would think these are probably roughly the same price. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I don't know. I just feel like, in terms of quality, and I'm picky about paint jobs too on ornaments. Can't stand sloppy paint jobs on ornaments. I don't know how you feel about that, but if I'm gonna spend $20 or $30, I want a nice paint job on my ornament. And this one, like for example here, Raya, like look at the drape, the sweep of the cape, and the beautiful color. And here it's like, okay, colors are a little bit more washed out here. They're nice and vibrant. Everything from the hair to, even Tuk Tuk looks terrific. I mean, look at that. Look at that little vibrant color, and look at the paint job. Beautiful, right? The whole thing. Beautiful. Whereas here, like with Raya, maybe there is a price difference. I don't know. But like here, for example, even here with the work on the face, it's like there's just not as much detail and vibrancy. And I would say in terms of the sculpt as well. I think the only thing that's probably a little better is the sword I would say the Disney sword's a little better. It looks more sword-like, and this one maybe not so much. But other than that, I think this Hallmark, the Hallmark ornament would get my money before this one. Let me know if you agree, even though the sculpts are obviously different. So I thought it would be fun to look at that. And then this was the Winnie the Pooh from Hong Kong Disney. When I saw this, and I saw the ornament this year for Pooh, I saw a resemblance. Now maybe they didn't use that as inspiration, but I thought it certainly made me wonder if they didn't look at that from the Hong Kong Disney ride. It's the Hong Kong Disney Resort, Many Adventures of Pooh. I've never been to Hong Kong Disney. Would love to go, but not in the budget. But what do you think? Do you think maybe it was an inspiration for this Pooh ornament? Or maybe not. But either way, both are adorable. This one I think is a really nice sculpt. Paintwork looks good. So you can let me know your thoughts on that. What else have we got? This one too, I thought when I first saw it that this looked like a really nice sculpt from Disney. However, again, being a stickler for my paintwork, I got to show you this. Now this is on the website. The people who bought it, 5 stars, they seem to love it. But again, I'm picky about my paintwork. Check this out. Look at and this is the one they chose to show us as their model or demo. What's going on with the paintwork on the neck? Look at from the side view. Again, it's 25 bucks. I'm picky, right? Look at that. That's not good. I mean, right? Disney's capable of much better. So looking at that, I thought, that's not so good. But in terms of the sculpt, I think it's really nice. I love the addition of the bird and the animals, and she's going up the stairs. So it's, in that sense, it reminds me of Snow White's Scary Adventures. That part, it's nice, but I just think they could have done much better there with the paint work. Now this one, I thought, very nice paint job, very nice sculpt, adorable. I would definitely buy that. If you're an Aristocats fan, I'd love to know what you think. And this one, again, I'm going to be a little picky on the paint work. I think could be better, like in here and here. However, a lot of us who play Disney's Magic Kingdom, I don't know if you play the game, but when they did their 101 Dalmatians event, a lot of us were disappointed that they didn't have Roger and Anita in the game. So I'm just really happy to see them get some love with this ornament. I think it's a nice sculpt. I like the design. Really cute. Moment from the movie. Maybe, like I said, the paint job could be a little better, but I'm glad they did it. And this one was nice, too. If you're a Lady and the Tramp fan, I thought that this was pretty. Like the details on the door, too. And then I just grabbed this one because I'll show you in a second the Alice ornament from Disney. This is actually another Hallmark piece. But again, look at how vibrant that is. Beautiful sculpt. Great design. Color, vibrancy. You know, just pristine paintwork and everything. It's really nice. So I thought I'd share that with you too. And then the sketchbook that I was talking to you about, you can still, I believe, still download this from Shop Disney. So that's a nice little freebie, nice little, sketchbook. But again, like I said, they're trying to compete with Hallmark. I mean, they've been doing that for a while. But this is really very Hallmarky, isn't it? Looks just like their dream book. So they did that. And then some of these ornaments in here, I didn't really cover with you because I didn't have concept art. But came out really nice. And this one's nice. Nice paintwork for Mickey. 2021. I like the little snow globe they put on the bottom of the key too. That's really nice. But like I said, if you want to download this, I believe you still can do that at Shop Disney. Those are really cute, aren't they, Chippendale? So some of them, it's like, and maybe it's about price. I don't know, that they're more successful with some. Look at them with the cookie than others. Let's see if I grab any that we didn't look at. Yeah, like these. Some of these, I like how they displayed this. This is so Hallmark, isn't it? And there's Tink that we looked at. Yeah, here's the, like I said, here's the Alice their version of the Alice ornament, right? It's not bad, but it's, to me, not the quality of the Hallmark one we just looked at. And then they have some other ones. This one's okay. I like the idea that the Sleeping Beauty one lights up and that these two get some love. That's nice. See if there's anything else cool in here before we wrap up. But I just wanted to share this with you in case you want to download it. Then you can have a copy of this to keep too, in case you buy any of them, or you just want to. Sometimes I just like it to look through. Like, obviously you can't afford to buy them all, so then you can have a copy of, the ones that maybe you could get down the road or something. I like that the Haunted Mansion one glows in the dark. That's pretty cute. And the Doom Buggy. They have some nice ones here from Fantasia, Lion King. So this grouping is pretty successful. Nightmare Before Christmas, another one. Some Marvel. Yeah, this one I thought was pretty cool because of the artwork. I'm not really a huge Groot fan, but I like that they had some really nice Marvel artwork, kind of sketchbooky, and a lot of people love Luca. I put this on my Instagram because I know how much people love Luca and Alberto. And Julia! Where's Julia's ornament? Want to get her one too. This is really cute. Mickey and Friends of Sleigh. I know this was supposed to be about concept art, but we did do that. They just didn't give us a lot, so I thought I'd grab some of this nice sketchbook stuff just so you get a peek at it too, in case you want to grab a download of it from Shop Disney. And what else? Okay, so we looked at that. Yeah, before we wrap up, big, huge thank you, you guys. I hit 1 million views a couple weeks ago. This says a week ago, but it was actually a few weeks ago at the time of broadcast today. Am I monetizing and making any money from YouTube? No, because it's based on number of hours watched, and they changed that. Long story. They still have about $75 of my money that I'll never see because they changed things. But bottom line is, 1 million people have watched, or at least 1 million times. So thank you so much. I appreciate every view. It's a small little channel, always has been. But that's that's a big deal to me. It means a lot. So thank you. Tell your friends too if they love Disney and want to come by and see my vids. I would love to have you, no matter how long you watch or don't watch. Okay, oh yeah, let me grab a comment or two before we wrap up. Daniel Williams watched my video about 20 Disney characters who smoked before the smoking ban. I hope you'll watch that too. A lot of you have. And he says, I noticed how cartoon characters used to smoke up until the late 90s. Then it phased out of children's cartoons, but was obviously kept in more adult-themed cartoons like Family Guy, even to this day. He talks about how it did give personality to certain characters, but also the message it was bad for you. I didn't know that Family Guy had smokers in this show, and that makes me wonder too, does The Simpsons have characters who smoke? Do you guys know, anybody who's watching Simpsons? I haven't seen it in a while. If they have characters who smoke, and especially now that Disney owns them, right? They probably don't. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. So thanks, Daniel, for your comment. Please leave your comments, you guys. I love them. Always interesting and entertaining, and anything Disney you want to talk about. It doesn't have to be about whatever video we're on, but definitely please subscribe if you haven't. It's the red button. Thanks for helping me get to 1 million views. Let's shoot for 1 million more. And thanks for watching. It's Diane Banks. We'll talk again soon. Take care. Stay safe.